For some reason, I thought that the epidemic of unruly, belligerent, obnoxious, entitled modern women today have subsided, but apparently they're still going around throwing piss in the dating pool. Title of this video, she blocked him and called him sassy for not wanting to get her nails done on the first date. Is this a requirement now, or is she wrong? Let's listen.
I was going to get my nails done.
You about to go do that right now?
Yeah.
I was first. How you gonna get them done?
I don't really know yet.
Okay, then get them purpose, man. Well, shit, look, just come and call me back after you get them done. We'll just FaceTime, and I'll let you know the plans after that.
I mean, that's it. Like, you're not gonna ask for my Cashapp or nothing?
Your Cashapp for what?
You invited me on a date and I need my nails done. I mean, I thought I was clicking your head while I'm telling you I'm going to get my nails done.
No, I asked you on it. I'm not waiting. Hold up. Let's back up. I gotta get your nails done to take you on a date.
Yes, you do. Like, if you invite me on a date, I have to look a certain way. And it's your job as a man to make sure I look like that. Like, baby, who raised you? It seems like your parents failed.
You know what's interesting about this is women like this will say that. Meanwhile, they go get their nails done 3 inches from their cuticles. Like, what do you mean? There has never been a man ever to request that his lady puts on Wolverine claws. But you want me to pay for them to meet you?
I'm not your man yet.
Okay, but you're trying to be. Taking me on a date mean you trying to be my man, right?
Don't try to be.
Okay, so you need to show me that you even worthy of me giving you my goddamn time.
Wow, that's crazy. I pay for my girl dates, but I don't even, I'm still trying to get to know you.
It's giving broke energy. It's giving broke energy. It's giving broke. It's giving broke. It's giving broke. Y'all do so sassy. You a little sassy ass motherfucker. Y'all, it's giving broke. You good. Don't contact me. You good. Fuck up.
Loud, disrespectful, and obnoxious with an absolute need to be right. Trying to shame a man based off of his particular boundaries in order to belittle him or emasculate him into doing exactly what you want demonstrates why so many men today are getting their passports and going abroad. If it's not trying to emasculate you, talking about what a real man would do, then it's questioning your sexuality. The same dusty, tried and true hood booger method that seemed to work in a period of history but no longer holds as much weight. Women like this think that because of the suppleness of her ass and the curvature of their mammary glands that you are indebted to them simply for existing. The idea that this is even a question, right? Is this a requirement now or is she wrong? Of course she's wrong. This woman is beyond pathetic. But people asking this question makes me think that this problem goes a lot deeper than even what I've covered on my channel. But I do remember a couple of months ago covering the story that was eerily similar to this.
Y'all would literally not believe what just fucking happened to me on this date. I'm gonna have to call y'all when I get in the
y'all remember her?
In the car. Yeah.
Pay attention.
Okay, so I'm back in the crib. Y'all would not believe what just happened. Like, I literally went on a date with a guy, and let's just say, mind you, he's sitting right next to me. I ordered what I want. He didn't want to order anything because he ate. So he just ordered a drink. I ordered what I wanted, and he hears it clearly because he's right next to me. The food comes. He started making all these comments. Oh, you ordered that? Oh, you gonna eat all that? Mind you, I told him that my friend flew into town and that after dinner I was gonna go see her because she wanted me to pull up on her or whatever. He's like, did you order some food for your friend? He was like,
now mind you, this abhorrent young woman ordered enough for 2 people, 2 entrees. So of course a normal dude is gonna see your skinny ass ordering all of that food. And then the question is whether or not he's paying for dinner for you as well as for your homegirl.
I wasn't here, would you order all that? Baby, you think I can't afford a meal?
That's not what he said.
I said, honestly, if you wasn't here, I would have still ordered like this. This is how I eat with my friends. This is how I eat when I'm by myself.
The attitude.
Crazy.
And I scrolled up on the video because she actually showed her ass in the screen. Her attitude in combination with showing her ass should give you all the information that you need to know to understand that she's completely and utterly for the streets.
But the kicker is, this man said, oh, I'm gonna go. I said, okay. He lays down $100, walks off. Mind you, he called us
without a thank
black
you.
truck to dinner. So I rode with him in an Uber. He left. He didn't say anything besides "I'ma go," and then set the money down and then dipped off. He didn't ask if I needed a ride, how was I gonna get home.
The
He didn't
entitlement
ask
is so
what
crazy.
the bill was. Nothing. Mind you, this is a 45-year-old man. Grown-ass Nigerian man.
Good job, my brother. We rocking with you.
I feel for these young brothers today that are still in the dating game, dealing with Delilahs and Liliths, just like this one, that even when you want to excuse yourself from what you pick up as bad behavior, you leave $100 down. Meanwhile, I would have not left a goddamn thing down. But out the kindness of your heart, after taking her to the establishment, you leave $100 down, and then she still talks greasy about you behind your back while also never saying thank you for what you were willing to contribute. It is my rule of thumb that the more ridiculous the forehead bang is, the more ridiculous the behavior. And of course, when you go up to her social media, there's content after content of her being half naked. But listen, at the end of the day, dudes are wising up to this bullshit right here and are turning the dating game on its head.
Another one.
I put makeup on just for this date, so it better go well. And I'm not posting this, probably, if it doesn't.
A few moments later.
It did not go well. Truthfully, it lasted less than 2 minutes. I walked up, gave me a hug, and said, "Are you hungry? Let's go inside." We went inside. He said, "Actually, can you step outside for a minute?" I stepped back outside, and he said, "I'm not trying to offend you, but I'm just not feeling it." So I walked to my car, came back home.
Now, at this point in the content, you're probably thinking to yourself, damn, this dude's a dick. but wait, there's more.
Dating when you're fat sucks.
Oh, okay. So you catfished the poor man. And I took a look at her social media, and, she's a big lady. She doesn't hold it in her face whatsoever. But trust me. So of course the date only lasted 2 minutes. He felt lied to. So it's not what he signed up for. So why continue to date you? I have no idea why so many of these types of women seem entitled into some type of treatment, or they deserve something for you, or some type of immediate affection or action when you're doing something to the man, such as outright lying to him. Many men today are waking up to the utter bullshit that most of these women play, and they're saying to themselves, I'm tired of these gold diggers. I'm tired of getting my wallet disrespected. I am tired of these catfishers. I'm tired of being lied to. Modern men today are wising up to the game, and I suggest to them that if you want to have some self-respect for yourself, hold some boundaries, just like this man did in this particular video. But for every man that is just simply tired of the BS, there's 5 more women that create icks out of thin air, especially financially.
Another one.
I said, okay, I'm going to take the branzino. And he said, I'm going to take the burger. And the waitress asked him, okay, how do you like your burger? He said how he likes his burger. And do you want some cheese on your burger? And he asked, is this going to be extra? And she says, yes, it's $3 extra. And he said, okay, then never mind. I'm like, okay, I'm hungry. I'm going to eat my branzino and see what happens. And he's like, oh my God, you have to pay extra for everything these days. And I'm like, yeah, it's New York City. I got up and I was like, I'm going to the restroom for a second. And I took my purse and I went to the waitress and I was like, hey, I just want to pay the bill. And I just paid the bill and walked out of the restaurant. And I texted him. So I texted him, the check is taken care of. You should have gotten the cheese.
Oh, you really got him. Hold on, let me give you a round of applause. Oh, you burned him in the smithereens. Oh, good job, good comeback. Meanwhile, you helped that man dodge a bullet the size of Haley's Comet. You showed him, ma'am, cut the bullshit. You have disrespected a potentially good guy because he's protecting his pockets and outlining something that is legitimate insane. $3 for a slice of cheese is insane, but the entitlement is so damn astronomical. So multiplied with the mental gymnastics needed for this feminist girl boss bullshit to reject this guy is simply disgusting.
Another one.
Ladies, this man right here is broke. He's broke. Look at him. Look at him. Yeah. He won't spend no money on you. No, I can't believe this, y'all. He told me we're going out for drinks, right? Why we pull up at a Starbucks?
What's wrong with Starbucks?
I got dressed like this to go to Starbucks?
Yeah, I told you it was going to be a casual date. Casual, you know what casual means?
A casual as in getting drinks. So I dressed in a whole dress, the heels and everything.
Okay, so...
And we're getting coffee? You think I deserve a coffee date?
First date should be casual.
Do you not comprehend who I am, what I look like, and you think that I deserve a coffee date? This is a PSA to all you ladies. Get to know somebody before you go on a date, because this is not a date.
Don't do this.
This is a cheap date. They're
complaining about cheap dates while you have a picture of a woman smoking on your shoulder is absolutely diabolical work. Blasphemy! This doesn't reek of class and sophistication, ma'am. I think you gotta hold a mirror up to your face before really valuing yourself on the dating marketplace today. A lot of women don't understand why the results that they get in life is coffee date worthy. But listen, at the end of the day, just as I said previously, men are shifting their strategies to adhere to the change of women today. And I say, good for them. I think coffee at a gourmet coffee shop is fine. It's fantastic for a first date, especially if you haven't talked with her a lot, right? Like if you've had a lot of like video chats, phone calls with her, and then you want to take her out to much more of a restaurant on the first date, that's different. But if you really don't know her like that, you meet her from a dating app, you've only done text conversations, and then you going out somewhere, go get something from a coffee shop. If she's actually interested and not just interested in making you her foodie call, then there should be no issue with a first date at a coffee shop. Now, follow-up dates, no coffee shop. But initially, yeah. Well, let's see what the feminists are saying about the coffee dates.
Do not go on that coffee date. Do not go on that boba date. Do not go meet that man for drinks. This man saw you, and his first initial thought wasn't, wow, I'd really love to get to know her over some dinner and a nice ambiance. He looked at you and said, Duncan? Starbucks? The amount of messages that I get from men that ask me if I like coffee. No, bitch, I don't like coffee. I actually hate it.
How to turn down a coffee date politely. Well, first off, you're going to need your official coffee mug, and also you're going to need a nonchalant attitude, and you're also going to need a way to not look or seem offended. So this is the polite way to turn down a coffee date. So always have this with you like it's water. That way coffee is not special to you. Coffee is a normal everyday blah thing, like going, to the grocery store and things like that. So always have your coffee cup with you, okay?
To know on the other side of the internet that women are strategizing on how not to accept coffee dates is just hilarious to me.
Or say, oh, I have a membership there, or I have points there, or, whatever. I'm part of their rewards club or whatnot. Like it's a shopping place for you, or a place, oh, I buy all my coffees there, even for my home. Like it's not a date. So you have to make sure that's known. Another way is to say, oh, I would love to have coffee with you. I only drink coffees in the morning. So are you an early riser? And that's the only thing I like at such and such coffee place is the coffee. So they're going to have to get up extra early, roll out of their bed to come meet you at 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, however, whatever time it opens. So you're not really, you saw the camera. You're not really turning them down. You're making them suggest something else. Okay. For example, oh, well, why don't we have lunch instead? Or, well, why don't we do this instead? So it'll be like you're saying yes, but you're really saying no because you're not, they're not getting up there. Okay.
I can't hear any more of this. Sprinkle, sprinkle.
Coffee's not a good date. So what I advise my clients is to redirect when a gentleman offers them a coffee date.
And that's what I mean. Wow. That's what I mean. Listen.
And I advise that if she redirects, she ain't the one.
Exactly. Yeah. That's what I mean by simple direction. It's like, this is the thing. The reason why I think a woman should be open to going where the guy wants to, because if the guy's taking her on a good date, he's going to take her somewhere where he knows he's going to be respected at, where he's going to know the pricing. He's not going to take her on somewhere he can't afford.
Yep.
He's going to know the environment, right?
But you can't afford more than coffee. Not you, but in the example, they can't afford more than coffee.
But this thing, it's not about what they can afford. It's more like, why would you want even a man to make an investment that he doesn't know you?
Female dating coaches like this sell women a dream based on how they feel and not reality. Their lies will forever keep these women single, which from a business strategy perspective is probably a good thing. Keeps them coming back for more.
The larger issue isn't that women want to be impressed, it's that they want to be impressed by gesture and not the man. Ooh. It's like 300 on the bill. Good. Any nigga with money can 300 on the bill, or any dude that's desperate enough to fake it.
Yeah.
Yes.
I can't. You can't fake generosity. You can't fake humility. You can't fake service.
Integrity.
You can't fake leadership. You can only like put up
Fake
a charade
money.
so long until shorty realize none of those things. But it's like, rather than look at the intangibles, because I ain't gonna lie, I personally got offended because they put coffee dates on there. I'm gonna give away one of my plays, man. I'm gonna give away one of my all-day date plays. It's a play that doesn't miss.
Super date me.
Coffee, museum, bar.
I just got wet.
And no, it's coffee, museum, lunch, bar. You owe food if you got somebody out that long. But check me out, bruh. Coffee dates strip people down. Yes, you may feel like you're getting a cheap experience. That's the point, because no one can hide behind money. I can't hide behind how much money I make.
I think that this brother's point is extremely valid. A man can fake money more often than he can fake generosity. He can fake integrity. He can fake morals, standards, structure within his life. He can't fake those things to some extent. Meanwhile, he's charging dates on credit. But these women dating coaches and, a lot of the cultural prescription is around men being too cheap. And why would you want to go on a coffee date? Meanwhile, these women are being taught that a man's value is through how much money that he spends on you, or in his point, the gesture, and not so much of the content of that man's character. But what a lot of women don't realize is that if you are operating within this mindset of valuing a man based off of how much he can pay to play, then don't you realize who else operates in that mindset? Escorts and S-workers. And with that being said, that has been your video. I have been your host, Mediocre Tutorials and Reviews. Guys, drop me a line down below. What do you think about content like this or the compilation? Make sure you put a timestamp of whatever it is that you're talking about so I know exactly which portion of the video you were talking about. Last but not least, I got a men's self-development community. Link to it down in the description box down below. Beam up, and I will see you guys soon. Until next time, YouTube, peace.